Alright, let's get it started, everyone. Sorry, I just saw something and I'm just like flabbergasted. Alright. Okay, now I'm ready. Oh, hello. Don't tell me this broke already. Hello? Okay, editing mode is still working, but why are you not working? Hello? Wait, let me check the back wire. Probably my cat. One of my cats probably bit into it or something. Should be this one. It doesn't look that. It doesn't look broken. I don't think anything's broken. Which one's this? That's that one. It's not broken, so why is this keyboard? Why is this macro keyboard? I need to get myself like a WD-40 or something. I know, I don't get it. It's like the power's not going through? What's going on? Also, hi Lahak, thank you so much for checking in. I appreciate you. Well, I'm gonna have to do this manually. There we go. That's weird. Alright. Alright, we've finished the first game, Miles Ace Attorney Investigations, which I am happy to finish. It was a good game. But now we're on Prosecutor's Gambit, so let's get it started. Oh my god. Turnabout trigger. Oh, we're starting in a plane again. The presidential plane descends from the western skies, bringing a message of peace. Making final approach and lands. The president is coming! On Gourd Lake. How's Gourd Lake even big enough for a presidential, plane? Ah, the president of Genfa. Okay. I thought it was the president of the United States for a second. The odious criminals that dogged my beloved nation are no more. This is in reference to last game. Uh-oh. You have our most heartfelt gratitude. However, friends, do not forget, the battle against evil rages on. Here today, I make you the solemn promise. We shall crush the wicked. Wait, why does he look like, why does he... He got shot. Holy shit. Call the prosecutor's office. Wait, calls prosecutor... Wait, well, not call the police. Call the prosecutor's office. Call the detective agency. Nah. Call Miles Edgeworth. This was in relation to... Okay, so he was referencing last game in which, we had solved the issue of counterfeit money going, being printed and spread through Zhengfa. But now we're here. The news must be halfway around the world already. After all, it's not every day an attempt is made on the life of the nation's president. It is not, truly. I work as a prosecutor. I came as soon as I got the call. The moment the phone rang, I knew it was serious. Yeah, but it's really funny that they called a prosecutor's office. Ah, gumshoe. Thank goodness you're here, sir. A detective with the local precinct. He's the one usually assigned to my cases. Isn't it... I mean... Shouldn't it... Isn't he just basically your partner? Don't make it seem like he has other things to do. He has nothing to do. The medics just boarded the plane a few minutes ago. I see. He'll be fine. You better show me the scene of the crime instead. Hey, I said hey! Hey, you, yeah, you Ruffles. Wait, Ruffles? Wait. Who's that? You're the prosecutor in charge. Wait, why does she look like... Why does she look like Kay? Why? She looks like Kay, kind of like Kay Faraday. Except that Kay Faraday has black hair. Any strike y'all as odd? No, yeah, no comment. But she has her own sprite, so therefore, she must be important. I need the facts of the case in as much detail as you can give me. Yeah. Damn, he built! A bunch of people were gathered to welcome the president of Zhengfa. Why couldn't they do it? Dijon Wang. Makes me think of Dijon mustard. Dijon. There's gotta be a pun in there that I'm missing. It was raining until just before he landed. Luckily, he let up and he went on stage as planned. Then, smack dab in the middle of the speech, bang! A gun goes off and everybody runs for cover, terrified for their lives. Apparently. Apparently, because they came back. I only just showed up myself. I don't know the whole, a lot more. Okay, he doesn't know as much. Sure was. Right in the middle of my day off. So, taking advantage of the peace and quiet to prepare for my next case. And then the boss himself calls you to the scene. Never a dull moment, huh, Mr. Edgeworth? The boss? Yeah, chief prosecutor. Chief prosecutor. Who's a chief prosecutor now? Because, like, the last time we've heard of a chief prosecutor, well, it was actually Miles Edgeworth himself. But before that... Hello? I just saw the light beep on... I just saw the light blink on my thing. Hello? Don't tell me... The last time that happened was when the contacts of my... the cord broke. But it looks fine. Yeah, it looks fine. I don't know what the issue is. Sorry. I'm trying... My animal ear changing won't happen anytime soon, unfortunately. Because I don't know the keybinds for it. Is it Control-Alt-1? No? No, yeah, I don't know the keybinds for my ear changing. Wait, maybe it's Control-Shift-Alt? No? No, it's not that either. Yeah, I don't remember what buttons I need to press for the macro to get the macro keyboard. I wonder if I look it up. Keyboard plugged in, but not turning on. Okay. Charge only cable. No, that's not it. Wait, hold on. Let me see. Let me see what's going on here. I don't know if you guys can hear it. Okay, that doesn't help me. It's software to run on from the project. The keyboard cannot be. Okay, that has nothing to do with it. Colortron. Be sure to hold the plug. Okay, it's like occasionally blinking, like blinking light but not turning on, like blinking light but not turning on. Hopefully, wait, this is the exact same keyboard. Hold on, I'm sorry. Give me like 1 second. No, okay, well, maybe they'll answer my question if I type ask about it. I have this key. I'll write out. I'll speak out loud exactly what I'm typing it in. I have this keyboard, but sometimes, even when it's plugged in, it's not turning on. The middle light blinks occasionally. Programming mode still works, however. Maybe we'll get our question answered. That's not it. Wait, what? Maybe this one has a note. Okay, wait. Maybe the device is a driver has to be updated. Tron 48 macro keyboard. This is the wait, it costs $95 now? Holy shit! I lucked out, chat, because I remember that, like, when I got this, it was like $50, and now it's $90. Holy shit! No, I'm item details? No. Additional details? No. Mini USB, don't. Scroll. Profile 2? Wait, what does that mean? Disable profile 2. Function 1? What? If I press a random button, maybe it'll work. Scroll up? No. What? Hold up. Nope. yeah, it's okay. No, there's not even drivers in it. It's plug and play. Cannot be. USB's data cables are fragile. Replace it with the new one. Okay, wait. Let me feel the thickness of this cord and then try to. Okay, my big issue is that when I unplug something and replug in, plugging anything disables it completely until I restart the computer. And I really don't want to. Maybe Windows X. Oh wait, hold on. That's device manager. Should I check my I'm gonna check my device manager. And then search for hardware. Okay. And then expand the universal serial bus controllers. Right click the USB root hub. Why do I have double of everything? Select properties, click the power management, allows to turn this device to stay power. Oh, wait, maybe I can... Oh, maybe that's a thing. It's just like not power management. No, I'm not checking that. What? Okay, if I do that to every single USB, maybe it'll fix it. Generic USB hub. AMD USB 3. No, nothing. I mean, it has nothing to do with the. Oh. No. Okay. No, okay. That has nothing to do with it. Okay, well, I'm gonna try to do it. I'm gonna try to yoink it from the other end. Give me 2 seconds. Okay, it's this one. Follow this wire. What's this? What's this cord? Where is it? What's this one? Unplug this, replug it, and then I could throw this cord away. Oh, this is the broken. Oh, this is the old one. Nope, that didn't fix anything. Oh well. Oh well. I wonder if Control Shift Q, W, E, R, T, Y, M does that. Okay, it's just Control Alt that does it. Okay, hold on. N, B, no. What about L? K, J, okay, H, comma. Comma doesn't do anything. Okay, what about P? Ah! Okay, I found it. It's UIONP. Okay, cool. I had completely forgotten what the keyboard binding, which keyboard bindings it was, but now that we fixed it, we can do it again. Yeah. The macro keyboard's not working right now, so I'll have to manually do the key bindings myself. But now that I remember, now that I know it, I won't have any problem with it anymore. I see. Okay, I can't English. The perimeter of the park off. As soon as it happened, you'll be happy to know. I guess I am. So our would-be assassin is still here somewhere. Good. Now all you gotta do is find them in the middle of that crowd. Before they strike again. Alright, try to... You gotta look at someone... who looks shifty. Let's begin with the basics. Search every inch of the crime scene for clues, so matter how... This is tutorials. I wish we could skip tutorials sometimes. Because, like, we're just coming off the game of, coming off the first game. How exactly was it? Security details surrounding the president's speech organized. Our officers were mainly focused on securing the perimeter of the park. So he has his own team of bodyguards. See those guys over there? Maybe we should ask them a few questions. Sure, fine. I'll need to walk over and press it. I know how the security detail was arranged during the speech. 2 of our senior operatives were attached to the president, the rest secured the stage. This isn't our first rodeo. Anything suspicious in that crowd and we would have spotted it right away. Let's see. For the duration of the speech. So you're telling me this was a setup? That it was intentionally. That's how y'all go about it. Sure is something, seeing the pros at work. A little about what happens to that information once you got a hold of it. Bruh. Hey Ruffles, I asked you a question, dang it. What happens next? We all put all the information together and try to find connections, right? So shut up! Don't give out what next? I guess you'd say we connect the dots. Connect one piece of information. Gumshoe, shut up! Oh my god. I really wish we could skip tutorial. Despite the present type of security, the perpetrator still managed to carry out the attack, completely undetected by a contingent of highly trained bodyguards. No, this have taken some serious planning. In other words, the assassination attempt was almost certainly premeditated. No shit! Almost all aren't... Bruh, all assassination attempts are premeditated. Hello? All we do is right clues and make it right... That's the dumbest piece of logic I've ever seen. Which means I must make well-reasoned connections if I intend to draw logical conclusions. Alright. Examine anything suspicious. So walk up to them and press A. Wow. Okay. Is there... Wait. Is this the guy? The wicked will be crushed beneath the righteous hammer of justice. Bruh, all these papers here, Mr. Edgeworth. Oh, post-speech tips number 3, speak slowly and confidently. Bruh, he's taking pictures of the speech. Bruh. Okay, what are you looking at? Not a thing, no fingerprints, no footprints, nothing. None that stand out, not everybody touched and walk over everything. Bruh. So the reviews coming up soon and all. Bruh. Okay. Hold. Balloon. It's a red balloon. Nothing in the summer sky. Yeah, just get helium. I mean, helium is actually a pretty valuable resource. Yeah. Helium is so light that it basically escapes our atmosphere. And once it escapes the atmosphere, it's gone. It's just gone. It's the Steel Samurai. It's the Steel Samurai again. I wonder. You know, it'd be really funny if the Steel Samurai made a comeback in game number 4, because like it seems that games number 1, 2, 3, and the 2 Miles Edgeworth games, they're all, I mean, like, connected together with a lot of like background lore and what do you call it? Flavor text. But the other 3 games for Ace Attorney, the Apollo Wright, Trials, Justice for All, Trials, Spirit of Justice. Wait. Spirit of Justice is the last one. I forgot what the Athena was. Dual Destinies. Okay, so Apollo Justice, Dual Destinies, and Spirit of Justice. They're basically their own trilogy. You basically don't have to play the first 3 games to play those 3, and it kind of makes me sad because like it kind of feels incomplete when like Steel Samurai, like a lot of plot points, right? A lot of plot points use the Steel Samurai and
take that.
And like stuff revolve around it, and sometimes you get references to previous games and stuff. But the latter 3 games, it just like kind of, besides the Magatama, it really doesn't tie back into the first 3 games, and it kind of feels like I kind of hate it. Anyway, back to the game. Rose make the romance and lilies. Well, that's funerals, I guess. Sad, but part of life, you know. It's no coincidence that both types tend to be a feature free buffet, I imagine. Come on, sir, that's not fair, bro. Oh my gosh, he called him out like that. Ain't no way. Okay, wait, I just saw. Okay, the flag itself. Oh, wait, the fabric looks pretty fancy, I guess. Must have been expensive. Even more expensive than the drapes in your office, sensor. Bruh, why? We're talking about the drapes. Compare the flag to the one on the other side of the stage. Look closely, do you see the hole? Note the burn marks around the edges. That's a bullet hole. I mean, why are we explaining that to Gumshoe when he's the detective? When he's the detective with the gun. You have your own gun. Hello? And there's a bullet hole in the flag, and it seemed like the balloon was popped by a bullet too. 2 shots were fired. Yeah, possibly even 3. The president was shot as well. Well, I would have thought that the hole in the flag and, yeah, equally the hole in the flag and the hole in the balloon could have been made by the same bullet. Exactly. How many gunshots there were? On with the investigation. Oh, why? Care to share? No. Rubbernecker, I guess. Is you interested in the case? Give me something here. Do we get to use the little thief again? I hope so. Let's see if she can tell us anything. Yeah. No, she doesn't. Never mind. She doesn't look like Kay anymore. Tabby Lloyd. Tabby Lloyd. In case you didn't get the joke, it's tabloid. Basically gossip magazines and stuff. That's the case for, well, just for me right now, but No.
Hold it!
I'm asking the questions here. Dang. And here I thought I could get me something juicy for my piece. It's an investigation. Can you tell me how many gunshots you heard? Okay. That's hindering the investigation. I will subpoena you. I will go down. I will walk down to the judge myself and bring him over to subpoena you. And then I'll yank those headphones off and I'll smash them underneath my feet. If y'all are gonna be like that, I'll be moving right along. Good. Bye. Okay, bye. Bye. No, we're leaving. We're leaving. As you know, Detective, I like to play a little chess, and what does... Wait, is this a new game mode? Minigame? Board offers any number of options, but some are more effective than others. It's not like it's not, interrogation and, like, presenting evidence. He's talking about chess, so maybe it's a different game mode. Bogos Bentit? Hey, Rose, how are you? How was the thing? The thing, you know. The thingy thing. The thing that happened 14 days ago. How was it? And see if we can anticipate our adversary's next move. Are we playing actual chess? That'd be cool. Came back from the honeymoon. Congrats! I'm happy for you, man. I'm glad. I hope it was everything. We were in a cabin. Aw, that's nice. I mean, I hope you enjoyed yourselves. I mean, I'm sure you enjoyed yourselves, but I could still help, right? My opponent has dug herself in deep. Her defenses won't be easily broken. These are chess pieces. I can't afford to try her patience by taking too long to plot my next move. So this is time locked. It has a timer. We enjoyed a hot tub a lot. Nice, very nice. I can't afford to waste words either. In fact, it can pay dividends not to. If my opponent gets too agitated, well, you dang well ask you already, bruh. I'm able to gain technical advantage by calmly biding my time. When I see a crack in my opponent's armor, I pounce. I should begin by finding out what it is that she does. Alright, time to make my opening gambit. Oh, hell yeah. Gambits. I love gambits. Mind chess! Commence. By telling you about what is it that you do. Or I could totally not do that. I think I don't know when to keep my mouth shut. That's my job. Isn't now. So you do something you won't or can't tell anybody about? No. I ain't no lawbreaker if that's what you're insinuating. Well, you're clearly... I'm gonna say you... Don't you see there's no... Oh, damn. I should have picked my words more wisely. Ow! It's more effective to bide my time. Okay. Anyway, Rose, besides the honeymoon, have you been taking care of yourself? Have you been doing well? When they're vulnerable. That's the time to go on the verbal senses. Okay. So we bide our time here. Everyday sitting, and you got no reason to say otherwise. I meant nothing by it. As something you can't tell me about, and I imagine it must be very important work indeed. Sure, I guess. It'll be once I bag me my first big scoop. Okay, so you're, I'm gonna... Heh. I see, it's a scoop you're after. So you're a journalist. Her name is literally Tabby Lloyd. Of course she's gonna... Of course she's gonna do some journalism. has gathered information vital to the case. Let's make that our next line of inquiry. Okay. Oh man, okay, the timer comes back. That's cool. Mind game approaches. What else does she have to tell us? Where you at the scene of the crime. Come on now, Ruffles, you ain't gonna give me a little tab or something first? Absolutely not. I'm gonna bide my time. This is my career we're talking about here. You gotta give me something. Sadly, no. Just don't be a tabloid gossip journalism person. I can't English. Sounded like a little gunfire to phase me. You heard gunfire, did you? Oh, I should have bited a little bit more. Fine, I was here, I saw it. Came to report on the big speech, wound up reporting on the shooting. Okay. Wait, no, so I did the right thing. Okay. So it's basically I just have to find some like slip of the tongue that they give me, and that's when I speak. That's actually pretty fun. Okay, where's the record of your reporting? I'm not in the habit of making deals, yeah. Especially when you're not telling us something, you're hindering the investigation, we can subpoena you, and then you're just wasting our time. I'm gonna buy it. Oh, I guess not. Ow. Okay, we're gonna skip this. You must have a record of your reporting. Leave the house with... Oh! Okay, maybe I should have read properly. So, I mean... Okay, you gotta get something first. Where's the record of you? Okay, whatever. Of course I make the record. I told you, I'm a pro. Dang near wore my shoes out running around on this one. I'm not about to just hand it over to the first person who asks me. I'm not just anyone. Yeah, I'm the prosecutor in charge of this case. How many times do you ask? Oh, young lady, as many times as I'd like. Ruffles, like, it ain't nothing personal. I understand that your job is difficult, but you must sometimes doubt that you'll never succeed. Damn, he's hitting it hard. As long as I got my trusty tape recorder, I'll... play me that tape. Thank you. Intriguing. A young reporter, hungry for success, so dedicated to hear or grab that to leave such an important event unrecorded would be unthinkable. And so she heard it. To tape. And we will subpoena that tape, thank you. Just tell us how many you heard, and then it would be over. Hello? I actually kind of like this one. This was fun. I was going strong and silent, but you had me swinging like a canary, singing like a canary. Play us the tape. You can hear it, but I got conditions. You played me like a fiddle, Ruffles. Only the chief ever played me so good. So you gotta agree to be chief number 2 and be mentored to a rising star, aka me. Is she gonna be our? It'd be funny if she's our like new K Faraday. I want exclusive reporting rights for the first 24 hours. Sheesh. Star pupil. That's funny. 24 hours is more than I can promise, but the story's yours until the case is solved. I think not. You're no fun. But I guess a girl can't have everything. Yeah, I mean... I got exclusive access starting right this second. Good, then our first order of business is to listen to that tape. Okay. Odious criminals that dog my beloved nation are no more. Okay. Kashak. Just an assembled crowd. As they're trying to shake off the reports of the declining profit by sheer force of will. That's her. The meeting is scheduled for just after the speech. Correct. To hold Yatagarasu in the situation behind him. As well, he should be. Disagree for a day for all of us. There were two old guys standing right in front of him. They were whispering away to each other the whole darn time. The part where the gun goes off is right after this. The president does his fist in the air as they reaches his feet for courage. The battle against evil rages on. Here, today, I make you this solemn promise. You shall crush the wicked with righteous hammer and justice. Okay, 1, 2. So it's 2. So 2 shots. Clearly heard. So 2 shots were fired. And that tells us something. I mean, it allows us to deduce the trajectory of one of our bullets. Okay. One hit the president, which means the other must have passed through both the flag and balloon in that order. Let's deduce the position of our shooter. Okay, so if we go down straight here, in line this way, it should be right here.
Take that!
Right? What? And bam, out comes the truth every time. Can't move the logic behind this one. Well, sir, how'd you do it? What do you mean? Wait, what do you mean I'm wrong? Oh, wait. I'm dumb. I'm dumb. I mean, it has to be within the crowd. I'm kind of dumb. Okay. Well, it wouldn't be here. It wouldn't be here. So it would have to be somewhere here and here. I mean, do I present like it could be anywhere along this line, right? Oh, actually, not. It wouldn't. We can't go past this area. So maybe this area.
Take that!
If I tap that between line and balloon, get trajectory of one of our bullets. Place our shooter on the left-hand side of the spectator area. I mean, he could be in the middle of the area, right there. That's on me. I completely forgot that there was a crowd, there was a lane that was empty and stuff. That's on me. And what evidence remains to be found may already be deteriorating. Actually, dude, you gotta let me help out. Crowd, I'm the best crowd herder you ever did see. I'll prod, pull him, and push him wherever you like. Cool. Hands-on approach might be preferable, please. I don't want to get, I'm nobody's chief. Not yet, anyway, buddy! You will be chief prosecutor soon, within the next 6 hours? Years! And then you're gonna have glasses! Alright. The chief, my other chief that is, she sends him running twice as quick. Damn. Sheesh. Imagine if the chief is a lot of heart. Clothes are covered in mud. Allow me to pay for the cleaning, it's the least I can do. Don't you be worried about your pretty... Aww. It's reversible. All you gotta do is switch it around and alakazam, no more dirt. But you still have dirt on the inside. Lucky to find any trace of our shooter at all. Exactly. Oh no! It's Winston Payne! Okay. Pick through the trash yourself. The prosecutor's life ain't easy, huh? he's making Detective Gumshoe look through it. Alright. Popsicle sticks. Okay. Let's look inside. We can uncover hidden details. right stick, we can rotate it. Left button, bumper up close, move out. Oh, we're zooming in and out. I don't ever use the zoom in and out function properly. I just see how it is and then just press on it. Okay, let's open this. Okay, so the handgun's here. Let's cover lead Rook second knight. Rook repositioned in light of knight's injury. Less cover for lakeside. Now, eyes on this area. Knight to immediately escort president into plane in case of emergency. Stay frosty. We know who might be in the audience. So wait, this is the whole security plan. Eyes on this. Let's cover for eyes on this area. I wish there was a pointer for eyes on this area. Which area are you trying to look at? Or are you supposed to be saying the whole left side? Bodyguards aren't natives of Jiangfa. I heard he used some private security from. I know why now. Y'all want to hear a little tabloid exclusive? Sure. I was over at their embassy not so long ago, sniffing out a story. Not so long ago, sniffing out a story? Is that... Oh wait, not that no, we were at a different embassy. While I'm there, one of my sources tell me that the president's got more enemies than you got hairs on your head. Including a bunch of bigwigs in the National Police Force. Interesting. To trust his own domestic law enforcement. Interesting. What was it doing dumped here in that bag? Let's look at the bag a little bit more, please. And highly classified. There's something else in here. Wow, a gun. Wow. It has a scope. A scope on a revolver. Now that's a... Yeah, okay, so why would you dump... Okay, maybe you would want to come back to pick it up, but like, did it not occur to you that someone would look through it? And some professional you are. Also, you're using a revolver with a scope. Oh, it's a red dot. Laser sight. Why not make it under barrel? It looks so dog shit above the barrel. Holy shit. Okay. 8! 2 spent bullets in the cylinder, matching the 2 gunshots heard on the recording. A bag in the hand is worth 2 in the trash. Bruh. Now, there's something else I'd like to ask of you if you don't mind. I need to take the bag and gun to forensics and see if they can find any prints. Thank you. Already? That was quick! Told the text it was ultra super high priority, but they came up empty. They checked everywhere, inside and outside, top to bottom, sir. They even took the bullets out of the gun and dusted them. Oh! I was about to suggest that next. Look, I'm glad that they are on top of that. I mean, they would have been wearing gloves then. Can we get... I don't want to talk to Winston. Well, oh yeah! This happened last time, the last game too. Who are you again? Edgeworth doesn't even know Winston Payne. We work together at the prosecutor's office. He's a prosecutor? What brings you here today? What indeed? Why, only the invitation of the chief's prosecutor. I recognize it from the tape recording. One of the men who was standing in front of Miss Lloyd. Where's the chief prosecutor? He had to leave, I'm afraid. He's a busy man. There's recording. That's... Wait, but the... Okay, but... The chief... What if it was the chief prosecutor? What if the chief prosecutor did it? To the boathouse? It feels like a million years since that whole... Yes, yes. For examining the sign post on the left-hand side. Guys, I just realized my controller is very sensitive. I pushed a millimeter to my right, and he's already moving. But it's only to the right and up. Maybe that's why my Tekken has been doing shit. Because like if I just like tap it like a little bit, like a millimeter to my right or up, it's so fucking sensitive. What the fuck? No wonder I've been having trouble with my fucking. Oh my fucking god. Okay, how do I fix a very sensitive controller? I probably shouldn't be looking this up right now, but I'm gonna definitely forget if I don't. Controller stick to sensitive, analog sensitive. How do I fix it? But it's only like only to the right. Wait, hold on. Yeah, no, actually no, it's just straight up sensitive. If I'm like pushing it to the left, very like a millimeter, it immediately. Yeah, it's not the same with my right stick. It's just this one is very sensitive. Okay, let's talk to this guy. Can I help you? You must have footage of the event. Yes, please let me look at the event. Wish I could help you, but that might be a little tricky. Why? Why? It's just that my camera was knocked over in all the panic. Now I can't get it to work. Oh, fuck. Well, can we see it? Can we fix it? Ha 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 ha. You look like you need a little help, Mr. Edgeworth. Hey! Yay! What, bruh, you dropped down and you went around the whole partition. Hello? Your hero's here to save the day. The one in Cape Verde. You're a great thief, but not right now, but it's not like I quit. I'm just on sabbatical. Intensive training. Nice. When about 2 weeks ago when I was working a case. So it's been 2 weeks since the ending of the last game. The second Yatagarasu, the successor to the so-called Great Thief. There's not a lock I can't open or a trap I can't escape. And when it comes to stealing, well, I'm still in training, but I'll get there soon enough. Wait, did she say lockpicking? Wait. Stealing, okay, she's working on stealing. I was like, lockpicking is pretty easy if you have the diligence enough. But now I don't have to. Now we have helper rival. Your best pal in the world here only went and took pictures of the whole shebang. Hell yeah! Wow, your jaw didn't even drop an inch. What's a girl gotta do to impress you, huh? I know, right? Mr. Prosecutor here is about as much as dang toothache. Wait, how old are these guys? 20 and 17. Won't even let me call him cheap. Tabby Lloyd, Ace Reporter. Ace Reporter! You should call yourself Ace Thief. Boo, fine. When the gun went off. Total chaos, running everywhere. Wait. He has a red dot on his head. On the security plan where Knight and Rook. They sure do look like a Knight and Rook. Look at Rook right there. His whole flat top Forget the flat top, he has a flat head. Okay, well, Mr. Edgeworth, care to tell the readers what you've spotted? A contradiction? Show you. This picture shows the moment of the incident, but another piece of evidence shows something different. You need to highlight the point of contradiction and implement powers of deduction. First, to find the contradiction in the photograph. Well, it has to be... Oh, that's... Bruh, it wouldn't even let me get on top of the red dot.
Eureka!
There's a contradiction here. Myself? What? What do you mean? It's not the laser? I made a mistake, you could just tell me, you know. Yeah, bruh, hello? I guess the newspaper clipping?
Eureka!
Freaking... That's really nothing big to... That's really nothing big to talk about. We just know, we know that it's the laser sight, laser dot. Something that wasn't there in the other picture. Wow, what is it? Wow. It's not a birthmark. It's not a birthmark, you dinguses. Just sprang up there since the other picture was taken. Exactly. Right there's a big old bug bite. Bruh. You should know that the road to the truth is paved with just such seemingly trivial details. No way that people actually think that that's a bug bite, right? I have solved the mystery of the red birthmark. Wow. Ain't something that would itch for a day and then disappear. Wow. You see talking about the freaking gunshot itself. In fact, it's the beam of a laser sight. Aiming to shoot the president square in the forehead. Shortly after this picture was taken, a second shot rang out. Yeah, maybe in more danger than we thought. The gun we found was a weapon used in the crime. Perp used a laser sight though? You'd stand out like crazy using something like that. Pew pew pew! It's not like you can just go around shooting lasers all... I could trace it right back to the shooter. Yeah, it is a bad idea all around. To go laser sight in one of them. Let me see the pictures. Let's see. First up here is one I took just before everything started going south. If half the frame wasn't taking up with your face, come on! Can't you blame me for wanting to get a selfie with the president? Yeah, exactly. This was right before the gun went off. Oh shit! Wait, I saw the red dot on the bottom. I keep saying red dot, but it's laser sight or laser scope. Laser dot. I got knocked over when everything started running. Well, no, it's gonna be no. It's really important because now we know who the perpetrator is. Okay. Before the shooting.
Take that!
Oh, look, the chief prosecutor is right next to Winston Payne. Wait, Tabby... Wait, is Tabby Lloyd the killer? Because she's the one who said it's behind... she was right behind those two. No! No! So she should have known.
Take that!
Red jacket must be our suspect. They took it because oh, she says it's inside out. It's a reversible jacket. Our hands on the spectator area. It is Tabby Lloyd. Little Red Riding Hood. Cordon off me, no which way we went. Now it's simply a matter of hunting you down. You know who else was on the right side? Tabby Lloyd. Rifle range has fallen over. It must have been knocked over down in the crush. Footprints too. You're thinking of riding gumshoe on it and wearing it on your back. Are you a mind reader, sir? Is that it, bruh? Samurai dogs. Dude, I could go for a hot dog. Now it's Sakura Relish. That sounds interesting. They're totally different things. That's true, but you're right. I suppose, yeah, exactly. It's a flimsy-looking food gem and plywood. I wanted to look at the lamp. I substituted eating on the job. That is, bruh. When we're done, fine. When we have finished investigating, you can have one, and only one. Aw, Edgeworth is nice. Okay. Well, the water. Puddle reflects the clear blue sky. Remains of the rain. Har har har. A pool of water left behind after a real heavy downpour. Get left behind after a real heavy dose of Mr. Edgeworth's logic. But it seems you don't even have that down, detective. Damn! That's so mean. I wish we could... Oh, there's a button. Hello. It's a red button. Oh, wait, it's right... Okay, so it's right here. So it's not the reversible jacket. It's the red raincoat, okay. Hid under it before they made their escape. So they're still in the... Oh. The sleeve is... Yeah, inside out, the button's missing too. We could piece those two logics together. Red button and the raincoat sleeve. So, yeah, it must have been pulled loose. You know, we need a better way to like fasten stuff together than buttons. And the panic crown and move from left to right side. From the left to the right side of the spectator area. Trajectory of the blue will point to a shooter on the left side. They would move the raincoat and hit it under the samurai dog stand. Would have needed, yeah, hurried removal. Right sleeve inside out. How quickly it was taken off. Is why didn't the same thing happen to the left sleeve? There's still securely still. So what does it mean? That means the left sleeve, the left sleeve was, not worn, I don't know. Ah. Blood. Located, I'd say the blood belongs to our would-be assassin. Injury? An injury on their left arm, yeah. Because it would be... Because it would, be... Left arm was never in the sleeve in the first place. Yeah, that, exactly. I can't English, chat. My brain doesn't like speaking. It likes thinking, not speaking. I'm not much of a big yapper. Also, someone lost their shoe. So it's okay. So it isn't Tabby Lloyd. Thank goodness. I would have hated for her to be the killer. Taking all that itty bitty beats and putting it together like that, bruh. The detectives alone should have this. The detectives alone should have had this insight. Did you catch him? Did you catch him? We found someone who fits the bill perfectly. Nice. It's a little too soon to be jumping conclusions. What do you mean? The prosecutors always jump to conclusions. Because if they weren't, then freaking Phoenix Wright would not have a job. Bring him over here. Oh no! Oh no! John, is Shelly the killer? Prosecutor Edgeworth. Holy shit! I on God never thought I would see Shelly the killer ever again. Dude, I want some ice cream would be nice. Nothing to do with this unfortunate affair. Rats, we are the rats, celebrating one another's birthday back. Your birthday today, and ice cream is all the way. Michael, such a good boy this year. Did I let him explain any further what he thinks this upcoming battle? Sure, let the man blather on. Oh no! Oh my god. I should have said stop it. I should have said stop it. Oh no. Then you change tack, press for more information, see what you can shake loose, bruh. I'm sorry. Doe's deposition. You know, whoever could be interested for you, but you have no proof that this person is injured as you claim. I can use my right. When it started raining, I simply opened my umbrella. No raincoat required. Not wearing a raincoat. Is that correct? I happen to prefer an umbrella. When a girl really needs to move. Heck, I don't use neither. Come rain, sleet, snow, shine, it's my trusty parka every time. What if it's a fake out? I don't know, I'm kidding. I'm not in the habit of making baseless accusations. Simple ice cream. You can't wipe that stain off, excuse me. Also, how does an assassin like you injure your left arm? Oh, dude, ice cream with a waffle cone sounds really good right about now. New proof that this person is injured as you claim. Oh, yes we do. We have blood stain on it. But not quite careful enough? After all, you left something behind. Afraid you must have me confused with somebody else. The coat does not belong to me. Or do you claim to have some kind of proof to support your accusation? Yes. Your wound seems to be bleeding again. I'll survive, although I can't pretend it's not something of an inconvenience. It's like, does he have like a fucking gaping hole? What exactly are you insinuating? Yeah. He's injured, and now I can prove that with this exact piece of evidence. Yeah, I love how the ice cone is sweating. Ice cream cone is sweating. belongs to our assassin. Oh no, the ice cream! He caught it! Also, the ice cream has a cherry monocle, just like Shelly the Killer. That's cute. Takes for us to compare the blood on your bandages with that on the coat, you know? And that we have the evidence. I am not your assassin. Game of chess, you would already be in checkmate. How admit defeat? I'm not the— imagine he isn't the assassin. I'll admit it, I was wearing the raincoat. But I did not shoot at the president. Yeah. The only thing you have proven is I was wearing a particular raincoat, and as far as I'm aware, that's not a crime. I'm no assassin, I'm a simple ice cream seller, one who happened to be wearing a red raincoat while watching the president speak. So when his bodyguard sprang into action, the shots rained. Spectator panicked and started running and screaming for their lives. I'm gonna press on that third one. Your story stinks, bruh. The evidence is on our side, you know. Right there, plain as day, the assassin, and they're wearing a raincoat. Do you really think I was the only one wearing a red raincoat that day? It'd be nice if Shelly the Killer wasn't actually the killer. Red raincoat while watching the president speak. I was as surprised as anyone when his bodyguard shouted and shots rang out.
Hold it!
Saw the bodyguards move before you heard the gunshots? They moved first, at least the one on the left did. I am blessed with keen eyes. Written top, the secret plan. The one on the left was Rook. Bastion Rook. Light from a laser. The man is no amateur. You know a little too much. I'd like to append what you just said to your testimony if you don't mind. The bodyguard on the left was especially quick to respond. How do you know his name?
Objection!
You are more than what you claim to be, Mr. Doe. Oh, then tell me how a simple ice cream seller knows one of the presidential bodyguards' name. You're the one who spoke their names aloud, Rook and Knight.
Objection!
We only know those names thanks to the security plan. But we only know their surnames. We only know the name Rook and Knight. How do you know his name is Bastion Rook? Hello? That's very suspicious. Slip of the tongue. Come now. Oh, he's angry. Yes. I know Mr. Rook. He and I are acquainted. We have something of a connection, and his name I could never forget. I'm not lying. I am, as I always been, a simple ice cream seller. Bastion Rook.
Objection!
Mr. Rook will confirm that. It should be easy enough for him to remember his good friend, the slippery ice cream seller. Welcome to ask him, although I think that might be difficult right now. I would imagine he's rather busy ensuring the president's safety.
Objection!
If you weren't the shooter, why take off your raincoat? It was no longer raining. In fact, it had grown quite warm. He's clearly guilty. If I were you, he'd be in jail already. There'd be something you can do. This is court public is viewed with suspicion no matter what I say. I might as well share what I know. What do you know? I saw them. I saw another person with the red hood. Is that actually... I first noticed them just before the president's speech began. It was still raining them. Wait, hold on. Can I check the evidence? Can I check this real quick? Do we have any evidence of... No, Shelly the killer. Okay, no. Their outfit was the same color as my own, which is what drew my attention, as did the laser beam that was directly at the president's head. I knew that if anyone saw me dressed similarly to this, I could fall under suspicion myself, so naturally I removed my ring. So not only did you see the assassin, but they were wearing exactly the same thing. Yeah, very, very convenient. And my not mentioning it, I know you are very skeptical types. You would never have believed me. I know, yeah. Shooter was standing right next to a certain prosecutor. No, not you, Mr. Edgeworth. Your colleague over there. The photograph will prove it, I'm sure. In person with the red hood. But I... I have been following your investigation with some interest, Mr. Edgeworth. While pondering the details, I noticed something strange. Come now. A man of your talent should be more than capable of spotting a contradiction such as this. And the shooter. But there's something weird about that, is there? Wait, what? The picture was taken right in the middle of the president's speech. One of the other pieces of evidence you gathered is inconsistent with what we see here. Wait, we're missing something? Let me look at this carefully. Damn, we can't see the left sleeve. Knight's injury. Knight to immediately escort Stay Frosty. We know who might be in the audience. Eyes on this. Let's cover for Lakeside now. Oh, okay. Well, eyes on this area. No, that's not it. Okay. The picture in the middle of President's speech. One of the other evidence you and inconsistent. Wait, I wanna. Is there a transcript? Scheduled. Yeah, Tagasu. Bang bang. So it is Tabby Lloyd. Because Tabby was talking about how she was right behind them.
Take that!
The tape, it contradicts the photograph. So you have noticed at last. Someone's missing. Someone who should be here. Who indeed? The person who is missing from this photograph is...
Take that!
Tabby Lloyd. Miss can clearly be heard on Miss Lloyd's tape, considering that he was conducting a private conversation with the chief prosecutor. Oh, there was these two old guys standing right in front of me. She must have been very close indeed to capture it on tape. But she's not in the picture. Well, Mr. Edgeworth, do you still believe that you have been hounding the right person? Whoa. Alright, sure, knock yourselves out. Of course we will. And your jacket's red on the inside. It ain't like I was standing still the whole time. No, I was running all over, roving report style, and that was a big old crowd. Guess the picture must have been taken while I was in one spot, and the tapes from when I was in another. Forgive me that you lie, it ain't nothing but a misunderstanding. Hold on, can I listen to look at the tape again? Okay. The voice is on the tape. That was Miss Payne, Mr. Payne, and Chief Prosecutor. I'm certain of it. That would mean, yeah. First things first. It does? I thought it was pretty good. With the evidence and expose a contradiction. The way he said it makes it seem like I don't have to press. And that was a big old crowd. I don't know. I don't know if you could kind of do that when it was like hecka packed. Here, there, and everywhere, I guess. I'd like you to at least tell us whether you were to the left or the right of the stage. Guess the picture must have been taken while I was in one spot. Takes from when I was
Hold it!
No. Oh. No, okay, no, it had to be during the tape, during recording, we're taking at different points in speech. Timing everything, you learned that soon enough, so you can do two things, did happen at the same time. Yeah. Ain't nothing but a misunderstanding? No. Well, guess the picture must have been one tape and the tapes from when I was in another. No. I could probably just present either one of them, right?
Objection!
Because I have to basically present them together. It's imperative for a reporter to not lie, wouldn't you say? Well, I don't know about that. I've seen a lot of reporters just lie to, not lie, but like twist the truth to get more views. In this picture, one in particular shows something that lines up precisely when you were making your recording. This hand. Thank you, Winston Payne.
Take that!
For a hand signal. It's the answer to all of our problems. Here, right here, look again. It's faint, but it's there. Wait, what? Caught a ghost, bruh. What do you mean? Right when the photograph was taken, I'm sure of it. I just need to point out the part of the picture that proves it. Is this not? Am I in the wrong here, chat? Because, like, Winston Payne is using his hand to, like, talk discreetly. Could it be the president himself? Because I wish we could look at the...
Take that!
What if I did this? Oh, okay, it's not... Okay. Thrusts his fist in the air. Excitement reaches fever pitch. What kind to play this tape again? Okay, so I was right. I see. It ain't that simple. Tell you that you don't have a choice. You don't make it easy, do you? Ha-ha! We're concerned with the moment of the president raised his fist. How big is above the law? President thrusts his fist in the air as excitement reaches fever pitch. Bang bang. That when it occurred in the Tabby should be in the picture too, and she is right there for all to see. She's the assassin. No, I don't even own a jacket like that. From everything we know, the owner of the red raincoat is Tabby Lloyd. And the red hood was you, Miss Lloyd, and therefore the owner of the red raincoat must be. Oh wait. Oh, that's not what I meant. The blood stay on the raincoat, or have forgotten about it already? Yeah, sorry, my bad. Sleep button has been torn off, and there is a blood stain just inside. Bruh. From everything, the owner is John Doe. Yeah, sorry, my bad, John Doe. You were wearing something else so that happened to have a red hood. Indeed, this last statement was true. We only found one raincoat. Where's the other one? Never mentioned a raincoat, only a red hood. So tell us about your jacket again, Miss Lloyd. On this old thing? Well, the best thing about it is, like I said, if you get mud and such on it, it's reversible, see? So you just turn it inside out and... Haha, just as I thought. It's red. Incident occurred, that's the side of the hood that was visible. I never even wore it that way around. Perhaps if you allow it to... Can we see it? I'm gonna confirm that how exactly? It was raining right up until the president's speech, correct? That much has been established, and yourself said, heck, I don't use neither. Come rain, sleet, snow, or shine, it's my trusty parka every time. Yeah! If you haven't reversed your parka since the rain, then the inside should be dry. So I can't take off my jacket. Then take it off! Maybe I could show y'all some other time. No, now. Aw. You're innocent, take it off and show us. It wasn't me, I swear. I never shot the dang president. I could never. And then your best option is to cooperate and tell us the truth. Exactly. There's something I never told you. Something I couldn't. But I'll come clean, I promise. Just go easy on me now you're here. Wait, who said that? Well, it's a little soon for the end game. His head is like so, his neck is just so straight. You lost this one you lost this one the moment you made your opening move. What? I guess I'd better introduce myself. Bruh. Bronco Knight. I'm the president's personal bodyguard, and second in command of the security detail. Sorry, I can't help myself. It's just too much fun being this good. Shut up! On loan from Jean-Claude, temporarily issued to us presidential bodyguards. Tidbits of news for you. Want the good news or bad news? Give me the bad news. You have a game with the first move advantage, just like that. Whatever, you're lost. Okay. Because I'll push out the first pawn then, so you play a little chess. Okay, what fellow fan are you, Mr. Red Suit? I mean, we have seen the chessboard on... Okay, the president is okay. And that means there's no longer a murder charge on the table. But it's still an attempted murder charge. Now for the bad news, the only reason the president's alive is because we bodyguards did our job. One of us did, and our boss put himself in the line of fire. It's game over for him. You're saying that Tab. Your friend here killed my colleague, my brother in arms. Okay. I can never. We did sacrifice one of our pieces to protect the king. With someone like him during castling, it's a real shame. Hey, I know that chess term. It's a move where a rook switches places with the king. Yeah. You need to see the victim's body right away. If possible, I'd like to ask the president a few questions. No can do? What? That's the third piece of news? It's the piece you're gonna like the least? Oh no. The National Police Force of Janfal will be handling things from here. Wait, does that mean we get to see, Langji? Wait, no, Langji's the ancestor. What's his... Zhao Lang, right? She signed me to appease the president, but that was a mistake, a big one. He should have given the case to somebody with a spine. You're free to take it up with President Wang. You're coming with me. Continue on the presidential plane. Okay, I think Knight... Okay, Knight might be the bad guy. Can I really let this happen? Is this really how it ends? The look in her eyes, the crack in her voice as she begs me to help her? This is no act by criminal. She's genuinely scared, and if I let him take her, we'll never know what really happened. Yeah, exactly. What? What the? Quiet now. Oh shit! Is that really anyone to greet me? Your neck has barely begun to heal and you've already forgotten who I am. I'm disappointed. Wait. Wait, how are you... Oh, okay, okay. You just have your knife up to him. I thought he had his... I thought he had his arm in a... He had the guy in an arm lock. You don't stand a chance against this guy. Let's just say that I'm no simple ice cream seller. No shit, a hit, man. His name's Shelly the Killer. Hey, we're gonna go in a flashback. An assassin capable of taking down any target at any place, anytime. This isn't the first time our paths have crossed. It's been too long, Mr. Edgeworth. But of course, this is the first time we've met face to face. Wait, when's the... Okay, so Shelly the Killer was with, what's his face's name? Jammin Ninja Juan Corrida. Yeah, Juan Corrida and who was the Matt Ongard? We actually had a viewer named the real Matt Ongard show up in our chat, but I didn't recognize the name at first. In a sense, yes, a certain someone did indeed hire me to carry out a contract, and that contract did indeed specify that I was to assassinate President Wang. My bandage proved useful for bringing a knife into the park undetected, but I miscalculated in certain other regards. Now, shall we play a little game, Mr. Knight? I know how fond of you are of such diversions. The stakes must be high in order to be fun, of course. Shall we wager, say, your life? Damn. I would like for you to allow Mr. Edgeworth to remain in charge of the case. Oh, damn! I would simply like our mutual friend to see things through to their conclusion. Bastian Rook was a man of great skill, one with whom I felt a certain connection. It's only right that the truth behind his death be brought to light. With Mr. Rook's departure, the case is now yours to investigate, is not Mr. Knight? Asking you to transfer that authority to Mr. Edgeworth, not someone... You're just using the investigation as an excuse to get close to the president. Am I really? I suppose it is true that in order for the investigation to proceed, we will need to enter the presidential plane. Are you? Here, I thought you were only second in command. I wonder if that's a motive. That you wanted to be the leader, so... That's why you killed him. Okay, you know what? I am kind of hungry. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna see if there's anything to eat real quick. Alright, I'm back, but burritos are in the microwave, so I'll have to go out and pick it up once it rings. So, but until then, we'll keep going. Alright. You have no objections, I trust, Mr. Edgeworth. Come, let us continue the investigation. We had little choice, but yeah, I mean, I kind of like. I mean, as twisted as his morals are, I do like Shelly the Killer's. I mean, it is twisted, but like I kind of appreciate his morals. Excuse me. Oh, save. Yes. Can I just, like, overwrite this one? There we go. That Bastion Rook and the revelation that Shelly the Killer was in our midst, the case has taken a turn we could have never predicted. Wow. Will doors of presidential plane be open and the emergency personnel attending? I like how, okay, you know what's really funny? I like how Edgeworth prides himself with a great memory, but he forgets faces a lot. I mean, it's for the sake of the game, but that's really funny. Also, the Shelly the Killer's knife. Shelly the Killer's knife is blunt side towards knight. So what? I mean, if I were a killer, I would lay it flat on his flat against him instead of blunt side or sharp side towards the neck. Well, here's why. If I do that, I am in less danger of accidentally slitting his throat, compared to when I have the blunt side on him, if I were to be momentarily distracted, they could immediately turn it around, right? Turn the knife around on me. But if I I don't want that, and I don't want to put the knife really I don't want the sharp end on him either, because I don't want to accidentally slit his throat, because that means my hostage would be dead immediately, and I'd be one less of a hostage, and then now they can just immediately get me. If I were a hostage taker, I would put it flat on their neck. Oh, obviously he can't, but I would put it flat on where they were, and then make my demands and stuff. Because it's even if I do cut them on accident, I would rather make a shallow cut instead of a deep cut, you know, and it would just be a nick over than an actual deep gash. So people, I'm just saying, for a professional. I mean, I guess since Shelly the Killer is a professional, he would immediately he would know how to handle himself. Also, the microwave's done. I'm done stalling. I'm gonna get my food. Alright, I'm back. I wonder... Okay, wait. Can I add a text thing? Text... And then just make it small. Put it above my head. There we go. So I'm gonna eat while I play the game.
Eureka! Eureka!
Alright, I'm back, sorry. Was a security detail reorganized at some point? Yeah, 5 days later. President's orders? Wait. The day before, the killer here tried to take him down. The security detail told me one of us would figure it out first, not before the guy got within striking distance of the president. Seriously twisted arm. For good measure, too. Agree not. Shut up, kid. Busted up my neck so bad I can't even look to my right. He couldn't look to his right. Yeah, I learned the names of all the operas. His in particular stayed with me. It joined the very short list of those who have ever successfully wounded me. Change up the security plan. More assassins in the ranks. And only trust two people, me and Rook. Change of position. I can't turn my neck to the right. Can only cover the president's left side when they move to the right side of the stage. Okay. What about this? There's a little bird. Key to partner in crime. You already have a little thief. Come on. We're detecting poisonous gases. This is actually for that, is it? It could! Especially considering we have gas masks here. Plenty about them, of course. No, from the Jammin' Ninja. Wait, Jammin' Ninja's dead. Juan Carrito, he was killed by Juan, his name was Juan Carrito, and Juan Carrito was killed by Shelly the Killer. Okay, well, time to talk to... Okay, I can't talk to the killer. Mutual understanding and assassination test. Okay. Despise betrayals of all kinds. Indeed you do. So please do take care not to double cross me, accidentally or otherwise. Is it really double crossing when you announce your intentions? The investigation, Mr. Knight, don't give me that. I don't know how you do, because you heard me say it already. I wish to know the truth behind Mr. Rook's death. Certain someone seems to have forgotten that there are more pressing matters at hand. Often carry out unpaid work, but it's not entirely unheard of. Okay. I'm stuck. Okay, never mind. I'm no longer stuck. Inflatable boat and door. And anytime. Okay, I think we've looked at everything so far. On the body, we talked to them, we talked to her. Time to put some... assassination attempt and bulletproof vest. No? Okay. I thought it would be, What about this? No? Okay. I mean, I guess I'm finding logic... Okay. Has not been fired. Knight can't turn his head to the right. Where did it end up? Oh, maybe the bullet through the body and the bullet through the vest are the one together. Alright, in total, we know this because 2 shots were heard. One traveled through the flag and into the balloon, the other took Mr. Rook's life. And the president's vest too, right? How is that possible? How indeed, the numbers don't add up. However, there is one possible explanation. Right? The pot found itself lodged in the vest. In other words, 2 of our bullets were in fact 1. If the president hadn't been wearing that vest, things could have been a lot worse. By the impact. I was under the impression of, okay, hold on, I could delete this. There you go. But the president's okay, he made a strong step. Ballistic markings analyzed. Oh. I'm glad that they're aware of ballistic markings. Hold up. Sorry. That's fingerprints of a sort. Then bullet hit solid armor, the impact will have completely flattened it. If there's anything left for forensics to find. Interesting. Found a trash can. Where's your gun, Mr. Knight? No knowledge or skill required. Use this tool speaks to fundamental lack of reverence for the craft, wouldn't you say? Mr. Edgeworth. I mean, I kinda do. What was there even to apologize for? Okay. We could have blamed a guy like that getting killed by some minor league hack. Are you calling yourself minor league? Are we sure that's an exit wound? Wait, what? Can I connect these two? Okay, I cannot. They seem to be the same issuance. Right? The guns are exactly the same. Yeah, exactly. Okay, let's jump on. It's not exactly easy to come by in this country, but it's certainly not impossible. Okay. I mean, it is. To point out, if the guns were rare, it would be much easier to trace them. Exactly. Treasures of the evidence variety, I suppose. Everything's a treasure hunt one way or another. I like how Edgeworth's like coming around to her way of thinking. Well, Mr. Edgeworth, have you solved the case? I kind of have. Interviewing another key witness. Who? The president. I'm trying to summon him, Mr. Edgeworth. I don't think you have a choice. I request that you show yourself. That is, if you value your bodyguard's life. Don't tell me you actually opened the door. We now know what kind of man you really are. I would advise you to stay very still. Defend my audience. Even with Mr. Knight's life as my bargaining chip? Oh, damn. You see, no. No, that's the truth. Wait, is Kate? I leave the rest in your capable hands, Mr. Edgeworth. Oh, damn. He gone. I would arrest Knight immediately. didn't hurt you, did he? No. I only just woke up. Miss Lloyd came running out of the plane and she told us he'd flown into coop. We were too late. Oh. Inflatable boat missing from by the window. Oh, I do see that. I'm back. Take out the plane. Guy station across the water. Edgeworth. Lie on the ground next to you, Mr. Edgeworth. Calling card. I want to see if the backside of that card has anything. I have seen enough. Now I know the truth. I'll leave the rest in your capable hands, Mr. Edgeworth. The fact that he trusts me so much, dude. That was the president. He's coming out. Damn, he buff. Miles Edgeworth. Honors all mine, Mr. Edge. I am Dijon Wang. I keep thinking Dijon mustard. Yeah, you can solve a few local cases of murder. Even if the killer did get away. So he was watching through. Okay, I must inform you that this is as far as your investigation goes. Huh? The state will point forward, the case will be handled by Shanghai's police force. The point of the world. Oh, okay. For him, the killer would have. I failed to say how wide this case falls within Shanghai's jurisdiction. Okay. No. I'll give him fake evidence. And then come back, Shelly the killer. Aw. I need to pull the case out from under us. They're trying to cover it up, duh. Where did he get? Oh, well, bruh, I feel bad for, we'll never know the truth. Yeah, exactly. Come on! Come on, you gotta do something, Edgeworth. Uncounted arguments of other lawyers. Has the critical evidence always been like, no, and yet you always got to the truth of the situation. Really? Did we? Did we, though? We've never been in the courtroom. And Edgeworth always, whenever we went against Edgeworth, he always, I mean, the first time when we met Edgeworth, like, he wasn't that kind of person. I mean, I guess it has been a few years, so I guess, you know, he just came back. And did some prosecutor work. Oh, mine chest already. Okay, a knight and a queen? I guess that's a king. On the offensive, the best thing I can do is buy my time and wait for an opening. You won't open insults yet, attack easily. Can learn bully me into submission. If I have to stay calm and alert, I can read his expression correctly. I may be able to find my moment. Okay, aim should be. Why is he insisting on Zhengfa taking over the case? Alright, mind test time. Explain to me why I'm off the case. Okay. I'll need a clue of some kind. Let me try another attack for now. Okay, so who will take over the case? I'm the leader of the Japan. I have no time for your insolent back chat. You say that the investigation will not be assigned to your national police force. And by now, what a massive corner you talked yourself into. Nope. Oh, damn. I heard a bloom and I thought it was a thing. Okay, so who takes over the case? And then we'll bide our time. We'll bide our time again. The interior of this plane is sovereign territory of Zhengfa. You have no rights here. Okay. Can I avoid my clue? Are they related to our current location? I've deduced. No. In the course of our conversation, I've deduced the. Get your grammar right, Edgeworth. You seem particularly aggressive when discussing our current location. Smart aleck is the presidential plane is the sovereign territory of Zhengfa. And from that, we can infer that you believe the rules of extraterritoriality apply inside here. Is that correct? Bide my time. If you have nothing else to say, then stop wasting my time and get on my side. Oh. Oh, I didn't realize there was. Biding your time for too much. Okay. Okay, alright. Can't rant and roar, but you won't escape my scrutiny. It's unmistakable. The moment I mention extraterritoriality, you'll be invisibly agitated. Think you're clever, don't you? Let me answer your little question. It's true, extraterritoriality applies. Your laws mean nothing here. And why does that matter, you ask? It matters because it means you are powerless. You have neither influence nor authority here. Interesting. The issue does have something to do with all this. Let's dig a little deeper into the claim that the plane is sovereign territory, shall we? We'll surely decide the victor. He made the president. Nobody's untouchable. Does that rule really apply here? Do you even understand what you are asking? Okay, I wouldn't ask it. Have you no shame calling into question the good word of one such as myself? I have nothing to be ashamed of. Oh, come on. Let's bide my time. No more time for this. You clearly cannot be saved from your own foolishness. But me, I'm not the one who needs saving. That would be Miss Lloyd, the woman who is being wrongfully accused of this crime. It changed. Nothing. The right to extraterritoriality cannot be denied. This is Zhengfa. If I want to take this any further, I'll need a clue of some kind. Okay. Holy cow! Hello! Oh man, you just made me remember that I freaking. Oh wait, I did change it. Ah, thank you so much. Hello, holy cow. How are you? Nothing else. Do you think I'll obey you? Let's bide. Tell me how to govern, how to lead. You dare contradict me? Yes, I do. She is guilty. She is the culprit. What is that? No, you can't. Don't bonk me. I did nothing wrong. Let's bide our time again. Who else could have fired from outside the plane? There's no other viable suspect. From outside the plane. Does that rule really work? Time to blow. Yeah. So she fired at you from outside the plane. Been called extraterritoriality of the presidential plane. However, according to you, she shot you from outside the plane. That makes it not in your jurisdiction. Without merit, and the detainment of Miss Lloyd cannot be justified. Ha! With a pawn. Bested by a mere prosecutor? I mean... prosecutors and lawyers are there to argue. You can maneuver your way out of a conversation, but like prosecutors and lawyers are made for that kind of stuff. Hello? I hereby officially and unreservedly confirm my approval. Will consider a gesture of magnanimity and generosity for which my good office is known. Yes, for without noble acts such as these muscles, irrefutably, for which reason we hereby. There can be no other outcome, for our goals are lofty and our hearts. Are you okay? People are shedding by, I swear to you here and now. I don't think this is the real president. I don't think this is the real president. Return my evidence, please. And your gun, please. I'll be over there. Enjoy how you put them into play. One more favor if you would be so kind. Could you please give us your testimony concerning the incident itself? Yeah. I'm gonna have to take him to court. Oh, no, I just want a witness statement. Don't worry. Provide detailed justification as to their reasons for doing so. Haha. What's the matter? Is there something you'd rather we didn't know? Now listen and listen well. Okay. Where was I when the incident occurred? At the stage, of course. Suddenly, Rook and Knight jumped in front of me. Suddenly! And a plain, unblemished balloon of red exploded nearby. Not hesitating for an instant, my bodyguards tried to escort me back to the safety of the plane. And then, the second shot. The bullet went right through Rook and lodged itself in the bulletproof vest I was wearing. An attempted assassination. Where's the, before, during, after the shooting? Oh man, I wish... Oh, can I look at this? Oh, I can't look at it even further. Okay. Okay, then let's do some pressing. Why the targeted crime tried to obstruct... There's something behind all that, and he doesn't want me made public. Yeah. Time to get to the bottom of this. Ah, he's also suspecting Mr. Knight. Cool. The stage, of course. Jumped in front of me. Then bang, a shot rang out on a plain unblemished balloon. Oh, red! I just wanted to know what you remember. Round balloons, one on either side of the stage. Their deep crimson hues took charge against the guys, just as security plans say they would. And I ate just before the balloon exploded. And tried to escort me back to the safety of the plane. Okay, wait, hold up. It wasn't a plain, unblemished balloon of red. I mean, objection! That wasn't the balloon that we saw that exploded. But I strongly beg to differ. Take a look at this. I think you'd agree that this is hardly plain, wouldn't you? Alright, who's that? Huh, Mr. President, meet the Steel Samurai. It's always the Steel Samurai. I wish the Steel Samurai, the Steel Samurai bit carried over to the other game, the latter 3 games. It would have been really funny. The balloon that was struck by the bullet was anything but plain. It was in fact of the Steel Samurai. I'm actually 2 plain red balloons. And there they are, right on the security plan. They do look pretty plain, don't they? Just simple round balloons, unfortunately. It seems the Steel Samurai balloon was borrowed at the last minute. That's what we were told. Guess they were only reported the incident spotting us. You know, a little trouble here on site. Last night, one of the original balloons burst somehow. One of the stall holders happened to have it. From what I hear, he was more than willing to lend it out. A very happy-go-lucky kind of guy, they said. Oh no. Wait, how did Butts come back to this job? Hello? With air to make it look like the bottom, only the bottom part with air to make it look like the other ornamental balloon. That's well, as a Steel Samurai balloon, it was made to look like a plain red one above water. Is that the long and short of it? We didn't think it was a pressing issue. I suppose so. Oh wait, maybe this is the real president, and the one before was a fake one. Now I remember I could barely see the balloon. That's right, the wind was blowing too hard. The flags to the sides of the stage were flapping incessantly and blocking my view. Blown back. That's fake. That's false though. I'm strong enough to blow the flags in such a fashion? No. It does. Your testimony revealed yet another contradiction. Yes, a contradiction that could turn this entire case on its head. When I arrived on the scene, the wind had died down and the flags were resting calmly for the most part, but the wind had previously been blowing the flags as the president describes. A certain piece of evidence suddenly takes on a very different meaning. Which piece of evidence contradicts the stated conditions of the time of the incident.
Take that!
Earlier we deduced that the bullet had struck the Steel Samurai balloon, and the bullet that passed through the flag were one and the same. From these 2 things, we further deduced that the trajectory that the bullet must have taken, and we concluded our shooter must have fired from the left side of the spectator. But if the flags were blowing, as the president describes, our conclusion becomes quite different. If the flags were pointing in the other direction, then our trajectory changes completely. And if we trace that trajectory back to its source, we can ascertain who really fired that shot. That means it's Mr. Knight. Who does the bullet's new trajectory implicate as the one has fired the shot?
Take that!
The person who fired that shot was none other than you, Mr. Knight. The path from the balloon back to the flag leads directly to the spot where you were standing. The guys wanted the president. Why the heck would he go around shooting balloons? What exactly are you trying to imply? That Mr. Knight, a man who has saved my life countless times, is my would-be assassin? We put up with a lot from you, but this, the President Wang's body, were the pieces put on the board to protect the king. How handled? The wind was indeed blowing quite fiercely around the time of my speech, but the wind can pick up in that way and instantly cannot, therefore I need proof. Proof that it was blowing hard enough to lift the flag during that crucial moment. Hello? The president raised his fist. I have a piece of evidence. Oh! Oh, wait, I completely forgot to even look at that. Oh! It's right here! The flag's right there!
Take that!
Alright, this should be good. Which picture? Where? Which way the flag was really blowing? Right here!
Take that!
Is that your flag? Is it not? There we have it. Proof that it was blowing towards you at the moment of the shooting. Our pal over there did shoot the balloon. making him the assassin. Mr. Knight is not the assassin. He's not the one who's trying to kill. He is the assassin, but for different reasons. Or should I say not the assassin? Let's say not the assassin. He may have shot the balloon, but the president was on the other side of him entirely. Therefore, he can't have been aiming at his boss. Why would he even shoot the balloon? What would be the point? Watch how you answer, so I might aim for something else next. Knight definitely shot the balloon. Yeah. That fact changed everything about this case. Why didn't I sustain a position change? I can't turn my neck to the right, could only cover the president's left side, so I wound up moving to the right side of the stage. Is that the only reason? So suppose that the plan hadn't changed, that Knight remained posted on the left. Given that he was unable to turn his head to the right, would he even have been able to shoot the balloon closest to him? Could it be that the security plan was changed for the express purpose of popping one of the balloons? And if we suppose that to be the case, the two plans are different. Was the security detail reorganized at some point? Yeah, we made some last minute changes yesterday. President's orders. Okay. The president was the one who ordered change. Ah. The assassination attempt was a fraud! You know in advance about... Well, now someone's crosshairs today. And if that's true, then everything else that's been bothering me falls neatly into place. How did the shooter get the gun past such heavy security? And why would they then carry out the shooting wearing such a conspicuous item of clothing? Why use a laser sight that would give away their location in an instant? And how did the president suffer no injuries at all despite the direct hit to his vest? There's only one possible reason for Mr. Knight to have fired his gun. Great illusion of an assassination attempt. Idiot, you do understand what you're saying. Yes, I know exactly what I'm saying. I understand everything now. Most of all, I understand why you were so keen to take this investigation off my hands, Mr. President. You wanted your real plans to remain hidden. Some joke? Oh, but it's no joke, I assure you. It's simply the truth as revealed by the careful application of logic or reasoning. No, nothing more. The first shot was fired by Mr. Knight with the specific intention of hitting the balloon. The sound of gunfire and the bursting of the balloon were guaranteed to cause a panic. And then he fired again. Yes, he fired 2 bullets, both of which were aimed at the balloon. As for why he did so, it's because the second shot was designed to create the impression that the president had been hit. What's the deal with the one in the vest? I'm willing to bet that bullet was planted there long before the shooting ever occurred. Mr. Hurt didn't take a bullet after all. Well, we'll verify once we take a closer look at the bullet. At the very least, we can expect to find traces of Mr. Rook's blood on it, correct? You said it yourself, you found the shooter in the photograph. It was the person with the red hood. That was under... Mr. Knight. Yeah. Shows simply one part of their plan. In order to place the suspicion elsewhere, they set about creating a fake assassin. Highly suspicious person with the red hood. I have yet to ascertain exactly how complicit Miss Lloyd was in the whole scheme, but I can say with some confidence that none of the shots were fired by her. So her only job was to point the laser sight at the president. Then I was tasked with turning her jacket inside out the moment the crowd flew into a panic, thus making the mysterious red hooded shooter disappear in the blink of an eye. Then, when the gun and the security plan were later found in the trash can, it would all appear to have been the work of an assassin so skilled they could vanish into thin air. And then the case would have gone cold. That's the point. Because the entire affair was a cheap ruse. Is he screaming or is he sucking in air? Oh, he blew. Oh my god, he. my god! Holy shit! Holy shit, his whole cheeks are sagging. Assassination was a lie. Holy... He looks like a sad lion. How could I let this happen?
Objection.
That's an... Oh, damn. He has an objection, too. I'm doing my job as a knight and protecting my key. Bro's so cool. Go get, keep running your mouth. Nah, I don't need this thing to shut you up. Alright, my move. Question, you claim I fired my gun from on stage. How do you figure I did that in front of a crowd of thousands? Behind your suitcase. You had certain something that allowed you to conceal your action.
Take that!
My attaché case. Yes, yes. Your right hand is completely obscured by the case. At the very moment this picture was taken, you were firing your gun. In such a way that you wouldn't be detected.
Objection!
I actually kind of like his objection. He's like... very calm. Shame you don't seem to have noticed, that the theories are all you have. Conjectures, nothing more. Flag was billowing in the wind precisely at the moment I hid my gun in my attaché case. We changed the security plan because I couldn't turn my head. It's all just speculation, circumstantial evidence at best. You can't prove any of it. If you at least had the bullet that burst the balloon, you might have a scrap of credibility. Imagine, you could have run forensics to see if it matched my gun. But no, that bullet is at the bottom of the lake. You gonna go dredge it up? I thought not. Maybe now you can shut your mouth. Wait, who's saying hold it now? Oh. Tabby is doing it. She could shed some light on this whole situation. What's the matter? Something you want to say, Miss Journalist? That's what I thought. What a unhinged lunatic. If you don't speak up, the truth will be lost forever. You're a journalist after all, are you not? No, she's a tabloid writer. I can't stay quiet any longer. I think carefully before opening that mouth of yours. On bagging me a scoop, I forgot the most important thing of all. Real journalists don't lie. Ain't no dang scoop if they ain't the truth. I'm sorry, Mr. Edgeworth. I should have showed you this before. It's the laser pointer I used on the president, but that's all I done. I never shot nobody. I thought I told you. You squeal and you go down as an accomplice. It was him. He told me to do it. I was at Gemfather's embassy, sent me out a story like I told you. This was 3 days back. He comes to me out of the blue, just starts talking. Help me out and I'll get you exclusive access to the president, that kind of stuff. Oh, what about the gun in the trash can? That I don't know nothing about, I swear. All he told me was to wear a jacket with a red hood and to point that there pointer at the president. Bro, what did you think it would happen? What did you think would happen? Hello? You point a laser at anyone, any political figure, they're gonna definitely think it's a freaking assassination attempt. Hello? I'd like you to testify that, in fact, when this goes to trial, assassination was a sham. Don't any of you know what's good for you? I know what's good for me. It's just not good for you. I like the face. I tried to recreate it with my own face. You told Tabby if you let slip about a fake assassination plot, we'll have you convicted for murder. Or something like that. I said no such thing. Give it up, Knight. It's time we came clean. It's our only choice. You admit that there was a plot fake. Oh, my audio broke. I do, I'm sorry. Why something like that? My popularity has been on the wane back home. I thought surviving an attempt on my life might give me the boost I needed. You know what? This is gonna be very, very politically controversial, but that's how I thought the Trump attempted assassination was. I was like, I wonder if they planned it to make it look like an assassination attempt to boost popularity. I mean, it definitely did boost his popularity, but who can say? Who can say if it was planned by Trump or not? You know, I'm not gonna delve deep into that. And the bullet in the vest, it was planted ahead of time. Of course it was. I wasn't hit by anything today. And then what was up with the killer? Our plan got out somehow, and then he disappeared, hell-bent on turning our fake assassination into a real one. Huh. He loves getting close as the fake assassin finished the job. I don't understand though. What would that be? Why did Rook have to die? If the whole thing was fake, how did he wind up getting killed for real? That's true. And therein lies the real question. He was a fine bodyguard, the best, in fact. He may not have been a native of Zhangfa, but he was someone I could fully trust. Knight? Really something to gain the trust of someone who'd hide from his own shadow. Just word to President and I'm to you, huh, sir? You must have known about the plan too then, correct? He wasn't aware of any specific details, so no, not really. I tried to involve him, but he refused. You would have done well to listen to him. Life of a good man has been wasted. What's so great about him anyway? Hello? It was just another piece on the board there to protect you, nothing more. Who was it that actually went along with your plan, huh, Mr. President? All the pious coward backed down when you needed him to step up the most. And now that... Doesn't this seem a little... Yeah, imprudent? My plan this time was perfect, and they always will be. Especially considering that your perfect plan was an abject failure. What do you mean? Buffoon Rook. If he hadn't died, the killer would have never come after me. And I wouldn't have to let you on this plane. That guy died protecting you, Mr. President? I'm sure that's just what he always wanted. But did he die protecting the President? I feel like that's an assassination. Well, the assassination thing was fake. Come on, do I have to say everything twice? If we planned a fake assassination, but somebody else came along and tried to make it real. 2 shots were fired, remember? Like you said, Edgeworth, one of them was a bullet I shot through that balloon. But the second? That wasn't me. That was? Oh, really? Then who did fire it? The assassin, but not the killer. The plan was to come after the President with a knife. No, the most likely suspect here is a peace coward. What? Is that really true? I, for one, don't get in the trash can. It can only belong to you. What? As soon as I shot that balloon, I rushed over to help Rook escort the President back onto the plane. I left Rook here in this room while I secured the President in the safe room. Came back out, Rook was lying there on the ground. The journalist must have shot Rook while we were escorting the President off stage. That single killer shot was fired by the gun you found in the trash can. The knight doesn't protect the Rook, Edgeworth. He protects the king. You mean that his only concern was protecting the President? When you lose a game, isn't that the first rule of chess? But a win in which a key piece is a hollow victory indeed. No, not really. Not really. A lot of people sacrificed the queen to win the game. And, you know, a win is a win. It's a bit early to be calling our little match in any case, for this is where a battle really begins. As soon as I shot the balloon, I rushed over to help Rook escort the President back. Okay, look in this room while I secure the President in the safe room.
Hold it!
Me and the President both knew the whole thing wasn't real. It had to seem real. There were people everywhere. Not a good look, right? Imagine if someone had spotted a man who'd just been shot at, hanging out in his plane sipping grape juice like he didn't have a care in the world. Who knows? I was in the safe room, like I said. Anyway, when I came back out, Rook was lying there on the ground.
Hold it!
Or on the ground, right where he is now, the middle of the floor. The door to the outside was shut, though. Guess the bullet must have hit him right before he closed it. Thanks to his little blunder, my whole plan fell apart. But he isn't here now to save your good name. I call that dereliction of duty. Bruh, he's dead! That's just how it is. What a piece of work! Escorting the president on stage.
Hold it!
Weren't you and Mr. Rook both carrying bulletproof shade cases? Then right after Rook spotted the laser sight, he moved into covering positions, and used them to shield the president. That hit Mr. Rook traveled through a gap in that defensive shield? Do you really believe that Miss Lloyd to be that skilled of a marksperson? No, she was aiming for the president. That makes her a lousy shot. And then Mr. Rook was hit, and the bullet simply happened to find his way past her attaché cases through a gap in his vest. But the facts are facts. You know what sounds more reasonable? You shooting him.
Hold it!
So the second shot had nothing to do with you? That one was fired by your little friend. Imagine the scoop sheet had bag if it hit his mark. I don't make facts, I report them. Journalists who sign up to be a fake assassination plan in the hopes of getting a story. Look, I'll admit it, I set the whole thing up, and your role was to aim that laser pointer at the president. Not my fault that wasn't enough for you. You're the one who decided to bring the gun to the party. Who knows? Maybe if you thought if you kept on shooting, you could shut me up too. What? It's me where she could have gotten one from, but hey. You can't prove any of it. Gun you found in the trash can.
Objection!
That's really not possible. And then that it was you who shot the balloon, and Miss Lloyd who shot Mr. Rook. Are you sure about that? Well, what you propose would indeed match up with the total number of shots heard. The gun from the trash can itself has also been fired twice. Now, why would the supposed number of shots heard from this gun differ from the number of spent rounds? It's simple, because it was planted by the real perpetrator of the crime. Somebody faked the evidence? Yes, and if you think about it, their reason for doing so is obvious, to ensure that whoever found the gun would conclude that the shooter had been in the spectator area. And in order to do that, they had to make it seem as if both shots had come from this one weapon. 2 spent rounds, huh? Precisely, as we have already proven the bullet that burst balloon came from a different weapon. Which makes it entirely possible that the bullet which killed Mr. Rook didn't come from this gun either. Edgeworth, that's some high-grade sleuthing. But why don't you get to the point? You've come this far. Spit it out. Oh, I intend to. The person who really shot Mr. Rook was...
Take that!
You, Mr. Knight, you're the one who murdered Mr. Rook. Ooh, finally got up to the courage to say it, huh? Surely you wouldn't have the... It was only the killer who tried to take advantage of this fake murder plot. You killed Mr. Rook, hoping that he would look like an accidental victim of the bungled assassination. With the president locked away in the safe room and the door of the airplane tightly closed, it was just you and Mr. Rook, alone, together. And that was when the third bullet was fired, right into your colleague's body.
Objection!
Wait, you're really gonna claim there's a third one now? You just said only 2 gunshots were heard. You wanna tell me how that works?
Objection!
Airplane cabins are practically soundproof, Mr. Knight, if you close the door. Nothing can be heard from the outside, not even gunfire. Well, the president right next door? Very true. Which means he may have heard the shot himself. Well, Mr. President? I didn't hear anything. Observe this room through your security feed, can you not? The camera in this room isn't normally on. I have to manually switch it on when I enter the safe room. And that's what you did this time too, right? Well, that is... oh no. Fine, I was busy hiding under the bed covering my ears. Even though you knew the whole thing was... because I hate the sound of guns. Just the slightest hint of that awful noise and oh, it's just too much. Hey, that's okay. Edgeworth knows the exact feeling with earthquakes. Oof, that they're sadder than a pot of overcooked crawfish. Mr. Knight, you saw that President Wang was cowering beneath the bed. And what's more, you knew from the monitor bank that the security camera for this room hadn't been switched on. Which means you knew that the circumstances were perfect for you to fire a third shot straight at Mr. Rook. Could you really have betrayed my trust so horribly? You think I killed the whole half-wit? You don't trust me much, huh? Thanks I get for putting my life on the line for day after day. That's exactly why we don't believe you, because what is there to doubt here? What, you don't believe that girl over there could have done it? No, because this gun isn't the murder weapon. We know this from the number of bullets fired. Yeah, well, how do you know there wasn't a third spent bullet from the start? What? Could have fired a bullet from that gun yesterday, or the day before. Then today another bullet. The bullet that hit Rook. But can you prove it's not true? Conclusive proof, so come on. A single piece of evidence straight through my heart. I dare you. Well, what are you waiting for? Okay. Well, the fact that Rook is holding a gun, and he wasn't holding it during this scene. See? You see both of his hands. One of his hands on the attaché, and the other hand's just out there. And then, when you see his body, here, he has a gun in his hand. But murder? Nah, that ain't me. Ain't a murder's bone in my body. That nice gun is the murder weapon. Can we see your gun, then? Had the bullet that burst the balloon. Describe credibility. Imagine you could have run forensics to match my gun. If we had the bullet that killed Mr. Rook, forensics could tell us which gun it was fired from. No proof, no case. End of conversation.
Objection!
Unfortunately for you... Of course I do. That'd be good. Alright, bring it on. Show me this proof of yours. Very well then, my conclusive evidence is... not in my possession. Not currently in my possession. Alright then, thanks for playing, folks, but that's game over. However, it is here in this room. As we know, the bullet that killed Mr. Rook has passed through his body. Where did it end its journey? Perhaps we should cast our minds back to an early conversation. After passing through his body, the bullet that took Mr. Rook's life then found itself lodged in a vest. But what if it didn't? Hadn't been wearing that vest, things could have been a lot worse. But now, of course, we know that the so-called assassination test was a complete fabrication. The vest was prepared in advance, made to look as if it had been hit by a bullet. Which begs the question, where's the real bullet? Twitch, this is good stuff, Edgeworth. Come on then, don't keep us in suspense.
Take that!
There's something very clearly missing from this room. And prosecutor with some common sense. Take a look at the bank of security monitors. Mr. Splendid, there are screens here showing views from all around this airplane, inside and out. The only external angle not covered is the right-hand side of the aircraft. And that's because one of the monitors is missing. There was a monitor in that space previously, wasn't there, Mr. President? I have no idea what my plushie is doing there now, though. Appears to be someone's vain attempt to hide what is obviously lacking. But where did it go, and why? The why is easy enough to answer, because it was struck by a bullet. For if we were to believe that the bullet in the vest was the real deal, then anything that hinted at the existence of another bullet had to be removed. So where did the missing monitor go? Where indeed? I believe that it must be hidden somewhere on this plane. After all, there wouldn't have been time to dispose of it outside the aircraft. Search! Please go ahead. If it will help us discover behind what happened to Rook, I will not stand in your way. Don't you ever think about anyone else? I mean, he is his most trustworthy person. Found a monitor. Now go ahead and extract the bullet. I put my hand in here and just... Well, don't put your hand in there. Get a freaking... Blood, this is a bullet that killed Mr. Rook. There's no doubt about it. And then let's run ballistics on it. and we're straight through your heart. Even you must now admit, if this bullet didn't come from the spectator area again, then Miss Lloyd cannot be Mr. Rook's killer. What, no pity come back? Detective, have forensics analyze the bullet. Oh man, look at that belly. Firstly, the blood on the bullet is indeed that of the victim. Yes. Secondly, we found Mr. Knight's fingerprints on the gun. And I handed all the evidence over to him. Now for the key part, the striations. The striations on the bullet are a match with this weapon. What? How could that be? What? This is the gun that fired the bullet? How? You had me back into the corner, did you? Guess you misread the board. Because the only one back into the corner here is you. What? There's no denying it. Forensics proved that the gun and the bullet are the match. That bullet killed Rook was fired from the gun you found in the spectator area. So who pulled the trigger? And it been me. I was up on the stage. Little friend. The hack killed Rook. She's the murderer, and you just proved it. Two things. One, where you found that gun. And two, which gun the fatal bullet came from. Whichever way you look at it. Faking the assassination. Oh, it's your turn to admit something. Match. The bullet that had killed the Rook was fired from the gun found in the spectator area.
Hold it! Objection!
No, you hold it. You're the one who proved this. Or are you saying that forensics was wrong? Been fired from the gun we found in the trash can. Your face, Edgeworth. What a picture. What a jerk. And that the facts are what they are, and that gun fired the fatal bullet. And who pulled the trigger? You. Can't have been me. I was up on stage, which leaves your little friend.
Hold it!
Yes, who indeed? You can't bring yourself to admit the truth, huh? I get it. I was in your shoes a few minutes ago. Burned me up on the inside, you know? Made you really want to shoot someone. Huh, so you shot Rook. I don't even know who really did shoot someone, don't we?
Hold it!
Other than that, Miss Lloyd fired that gun. What proof? How about the forensics you ordered? They didn't find her prints though, did they?
Objection!
From when I can investigate the evidence probably, anyway, say it wasn't Mr. Turner. Who was it? Because it can't have been me. You put the shooter in the spectator area, didn't it? And you just proved it.
Hold it!
I think this is one of those where we press everything and we're not supposed to get anything, and he's going to do that. No, your job is to solve an attempted assassination, nothing else. Sure, let the trail go cold while you flip your wig over who gets to say what. Finally do the right thing and admit that your little friend is guilty. On the bullet are consistent with those left by the weapon from the trash can, but if Mr. Knight were to have tampered with the gun somehow, he could have only done it once I'd handed over the evidence, not a moment before. Oh! Which means he can overcome. Let me look at this gun. Oh, that's not what I wanted to look at, though. How many... Oh. Huh.
Hold it!
That,
Objection!
oh wait. That forensics would back you up. Feel to be shot in the chest by your own conclusive proof, huh? Not so good, I imagine. Oh, the trick. No, even so, I simply cannot accept that. Miss Lloyd to be innocent, then the gun and bullet shouldn't be a match. I was just thinking, if the evidence points to something that doesn't seem possible, then maybe there's something wrong with it. Can I look at the laser? No. Can I look at the laser? I've already looked at this, so, but... You wouldn't realize if it were you, Mr. Edgeworth. I'm wearing red. Exactly. Okay, we've already seen that. I wish we could look at all guns, all the guns. The evidence says that she did, and the problem must lie there. Great thief's intuition. Huh. Still, she could be right. I simply don't believe Miss Lloyd to be a malicious liar, which means, as someone who believes that evidence is everything in court, the irony is not lost on me. But, if I recall beef as evidence, but it would have to be the gun. If something untoward is going on here, it would have to involve the weapon, not the bullet. After all, we only just recovered the bullet a little while ago. Furthermore, we know that Mr. Knight had an opportunity to handle the gun. Sorry. Indeed, he had ample opportunity. There's no doubt that this gun is the weapon that used in crime. Which means it must belong to...
Take that!
The gun belonged to Mr. Knight. He switched them around. That has to be it.
Objection!
You switched the guns, didn't you, Mr. Knight? That's why the markings match the weapon in question. It was yours all along. Heh, an intriguing move there, Edgeworth. And you must have made the switch when I handed over the evidence, while I was busy trying to make the case for remaining on the investigation. You took the laser sight from the gun when we found it in the trash can, and put it on your own. Then, not long afterwards, you handed that gun back to me instead of the one we found. I did, huh? You think I somehow knew you'd find, let alone run forensics on that bullet sometime in the future? Is that so strange? You're a chess player, after all. A man well used to thinking several moves ahead. You sheepy cat. Hello, Widely. How are you? I hope you're doing well, and how's your midweek going? Besides, do you even have any proof that I made the switch? The gun is the same model as mine. Weird, sure, but it's just a coincidence. And look, there's a laser sight attached. Also, take a... Good, about to head to work. Have a good day at work. Why? So what proof do you have I switched a gun from mine? None. None, that's what. Overestimating your abilities. You surprise me. I'm a modest guy. More modest than you, that's for sure. Everywhere except at the chessboard, that is. Well, I don't see a chessboard here, do you? Shame, still guess that gives you a nice excuse. I didn't mess up, I just didn't have the right evidence. That unfortunately happens a lot. Wait. Okay. I saw that emote one, and I thought I was checking the whose emote it was. I thought it said Bolo, who is a professional player. I was like, he has an emote like that? I don't think I'll be the one making excuses. Rather, I didn't mess up. They just got lucky with the evidence. Will be your excuse, I imagine. Alright, let's look at this testimony. Just a coincidence. I don't care for that. And look, there's a laser sight attached. Also, take a look in the cylinder. 2 spent bullets, just what you expect to see.
Hold it!
need to ask, actually. What about your own weapon? How many spent bullets are in the cylinder? This old girl here? Well, now... I let loose a few rounds earlier, as you saw. He reloads his gun every time he fires it? But even if I were to tell you how many there were at the time, you'd have no way of verifying that. In order to swap the guns properly, he'd have to maintain the right number of bullets per gun. He didn't have the chance to put on any gloves, though, which means... Alright, I think it's about time you did the right thing and resigned, don't you? Game's all but done, see? Have that I switched the original gun out for mine. Can I look at the bullets again? Or is it gonna say the same thing? Okay. Oh wait, hold up. There was a... Oh. This backs up what we heard on the recording that proves it... Oh, never mind.
Objection!
I have your proof. Right here. That's your proof? I think you've been working too hard, Edgeworth. Not the gun itself, the evidence it carries. The evidence that will prove once and for all that it does in fact belong to you. I'm looking forward to this. Go ahead, make your move. What's about to come into play? The rook? The bishop? Not a pawn, surely. No, and will take the form of... fingerprints. Fingerprints. Namely your fingerprints, Mr. Knight.
Objection!
My prints. Ha! Of course my prints are on the gun. You handed it right to me when you gave up the evidence. How could they not be on there?
Objection!
What if I told you there are prints on a part of the gun that you shouldn't have touched at any point? Where? You can't prove that. Oh, but I can. There's a place where your fingerprints could never have been left if things happened as you say. Allow me to present the final piece of evidence. That will bring our game to its rightful conclusion. Here, look closely at the cylinder, Detective. Where are the prints we're looking for, sir? You did indeed switch the guns when I handed you the evidence, but if that were all you had done, your deception would have been easily detected, because the number of bullets fired by each gun was different. There are 2 spent bullets in the gun we found. Yeah, but what about Mr. Knight's gun? We know that he fired 2 bullets from the stage into the balloon. And he fired another bullet into Mr. Rook, ending his life. So 3 bullets in total, plus the few odd ones he let loose in shock during our little game. And after each shot, he reloaded his gun out of habit. With his bare hands, of course. Officer! Where exactly were Mr. Knight's fingerprints found? The ones you mentioned in your report. They were found on the exterior of the weapon, but also on the bullets themselves. I'm not sure they could have gotten there just from me handing you the evidence, Mr. Knight. And there we have it. The proof that you did indeed switch the guns. This gun, the one which fired the bullet that killed Mr. Rook, is yours. And in taking his life, you are the true assassin. You shouldn't back this guy into a corner. Especially when he has a gun. God damn! He's so good. Oh, he's juggling it! That's all the evidence from the last game. God damn! He had all of them! I was going to be the new chief of security that blasted Rook. If it hadn't been for him, I would have been in charge by now. I would have been in control of the whole team. My plan was perfect. The fake assassination was supposed to be flawless. And then you killed him. That's where it was wrong. Detective Gumshoe, please place him under arrest. Curse you, Edgeworth! Our game isn't over yet. I'm afraid this is as far as we go for today. So, the next moves we play will be in the courtroom. But it's not fair. Wait, why? It's not fair. Why? Why is it not fair? What's not fair? What's not fair? Tell me, what's not fair about that? Wait, okay, so I believe the last case in the last game happened in March 14/15. So it was 10 days. It has been 10 days since the last game ended. Within the ranks of my own personal guard, I will not soon forget that. No. He's very... And that's all, you know, when I first proposed a fake assassination to him. You want me to handle it, not Rook? Rook refused, but I can rely on you, can't I? Of course, sir. You can count on me. I'll put together a plan that can't possibly fail, and he'll play his part like the pawn he is. The hatred in his eyes was plain to see. He despised poor Rook. I was not entirely comfortable about moving forward with Knight in charge of our little deception. And looking back, I think he sensed my discomfort. I can't help thinking I played a part in his decision to end Rook's life. None of this would have happened if you hadn't plotted to fake an attempt on your life. No, I feel like Knight would have done it eventually. I can only apologize for the part I played. I will no doubt be made to pay for my actions one way or another, but I thank you nonetheless. You solved the riddle of Rook's demise, and for that, I shall be eternally grateful. I will be here in your country for a little while longer yet. But when I have returned home, perhaps you will visit us in Jianfa. You will always be welcome. Oh, that's nice. I mean... I totally forgot Lloyd was still here. The accusation of murder made against you was of course entirely groundless, but the fact remains that you were a willing participant in a staged assassination attempt. The police will no doubt wish to speak to you about the matter. You should be aware that you may be well punished for your actions. I know, and I'm awful sorry about everything. Truly I am. I mean, it gets you off the hook of actual murder, so you know what? I'll take the lesser charge. Assassinated conundrum earns eternal gratitude of president. How's that for a headline? Hey, that there's my department. Mr. Brodsky, how does it feel to soften the... You must be over the moon. No comment. Dang, you're one tight with son of a gun. So the case is not over yet. It isn't? How come, sir? Because until we unravel the story behind this, the case will never be completely over.
Take that!
The Killer's calling card? Mr. The Killer has yet to complete his assignment. He might still try to murder the president. That's true. He's a hitman for hire. Therefore, someone hired him to try to to assassinate the president. And if it wasn't his own people... Request from the press. Mr. Knight's trial were constantly interrupted by the president in the land who didn't know about the case. Everybody was talking about it, but in the midst of the frenzy that followed, nobody noticed that this was only the first move in a game far bigger than any of us could have imagined. Wow. A lot of cases are tied together in each game. So, that does not surprise me. Alright. Alright. I'm gonna end it here. That's the perfect one. That's a nice note to end it on. We're going to raid out. Let's see. Who have we not raided in a while? Today is the 13th. Zion, we haven't raided in around 2 months, so you know what? Let's raid out to Zion. Alright. Here's our raid message. If you're subbed, here's the alternate raid message. So copy paste it on her stream, give her your love, support, and all your positivity. I hope everyone has a great day, afternoon, or evening wherever you are, and as always, please remember to take care of yourselves, and I will see you all in the next stream. Alright, bye!